it went live immediately. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I love it. I love it. Woo, woo. Okay. So, yay, Donna's already chatted. I love it, love it, love it. All right, welcome, you guys. We're so excited to have you here tonight. My name's Kim McClure, and I have with me 4 members of my membership group tonight. I'm so excited and so honored these ladies came and joined me on this new live. So I'm super pumped about this. It's going to be amazing. Matter of fact, gals, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourselves real quick? Just tell us like your name, and they're going to speak at the end and tell you a little bit about why they're in membership and that kind of thing. So you guys just go ahead and introduce yourself now.
Who do we start with?
Let's start with you.
Okay. My name is Cindy Strong, and I have learned a lot in this group, let me tell you. It's been a great experience. I love Kim and everything that she brought to offer. I mean, it has been so much fun being in here and learning about what to wear, when to wear, what not to buy, which is, yeah, which is a biggie, right?
Right.
Safe side. Anyway, what else did you want to know? Is that it?
That's it. Yeah, just kind of who you are and a little bit about you. So yeah, Miss Donna, talk to us.
Hi there, guys. My name is Donna Denson, and I am an excited member of this group. And you're in for a treat. And I'll tell you what my opinion is at the end.
Yay! Thank you, Donna. And I didn't pay you.
And I'm Christine, and I like ditto everything that Cindy said, and then some. In addition to like great girlfriend time, like we always share all kinds of different things, like great tips on where to get stuff at great prices. So,
yes,
I love it. I love it. All right, and Miss Cat is trying to come in from Illinois, and StreamYard just does not like her for some reason, so she's going to be probably coming in on the chat. So. Welcome, everybody. Tonight, we're going to be talking about style transformation experience, and we're going to dive into the art of understanding your body type, your style personality. Then I'm going to give you some makeup tips and some accessory tips. All right. So, you know, the biggest lie that holds you back with style is that you should know how to get dressed. We all hear that, you know, we should know. We feel like we should know. But why is that? Why do we think that? Because did we know how to ride a bike before we got a lesson? No. Did we know how to swim before we got a lesson? I didn't. Did you know how to drive before you had a lesson? Probably not. And so the same is true with fashion. And so I have researched fashion. I've done fashion forever. I put myself through modeling school at the age of 16. And I have continued to learn, and I've since become a certified image consultant. And so that began my love for clothes at an early age. And one of the reasons is because I grew up in a really strict religion, and I didn't want to be made fun of. And so I wanted to make sure that the clothes that I was wearing were things that would tell you my personality, but still be in agreement with what I was supposed to be doing, but have my own flair. And so that's where I learned how to tweak an outfit and make it fun and make it something that I wanted to wear. And so my mission is to help women over the age of 40 not get stuck. Did this happen to anybody? When I turned 50-ish, I just got stuck in my clothes. All of a sudden, I wasn't having fun with clothes anymore. It was more of a chore to get dressed. And I just really I didn't care. And so when that happened to me, I was like, you know, if that happened to me and I am a fashionista from birth, then I'm sure it happens to other women. And so I wanted to help people understand how to get past that. So tonight we're going to share, I'm not sharing my slides. Hello, let me go to that. There we go. All right. So tonight we're going to talk about discovering your body type, unveiling your style personality, choosing accessories and makeup, and then I'll wrap up with an offer at the end where you can come join us. So first off, I want to share with you, this is a very interesting statistic statistic from a survey of over 1,000 women from Closet Maid. So they interviewed 1,000 American women, and these were the things that they came up with. 1 in 10 women are depressed when they open their closet. That's sad. I get excited when I walk in my closet because I'm like, ooh, what can I put together today that I didn't put together yesterday? And then 40% of the women say they don't like any of their clothes. Wow, right? 10% like their wardrobe. 20% say it's unwearable. 33% say it's too tight. Oh, can I get an amen sometime there? That ever happened to you all? Like, oh yeah, that wasn't tight last month. Okay, anyway, 24% were too loose and 12% were unworn. And then 47% struggle to put an outfit together. So that's where I come in. 1 in 9 have been late for work because they couldn't find anything to wear. Okay. I will tell you a way to get past that. Choose the clothes the night before. That has always been something I've done. And even though I work from home every day, I still choose what I'm going to wear the next day. It's just a habit. 44% can't find items in their closet at least once a month. And so we talk about some organization tips. 61% buy something new because they can't find items. That ever happened to y'all? Okay. And then 1 in 6 resort to wearing something in the dirty clothes basket. So I'm sure that's not you all. So we're not even going to go there. But like I said, I have put in the work to be able to teach this. And I am a certified image consultant. I've gone through the modeling school, and I'm also a certified brand image consultant with the International Institute. So I put in some homework and learned, and it's been so fun because what I want to help you with is making sure that you don't have buying mistakes. There's nothing worse. Do you all have clothes? Then please put in the comments. Do you guys have clothes in your closet that still have tags on them? Okay. All right. So what I want is for that not to happen, because I want when you go out and buy the clothes that you know they're going to work for you because they're your style personality, they fit your body type, and they're what you want to wear, and they will fit your current body. So when you go buy clothes, I want you to think about what your current lifestyle is right now. Because how many of you all have had lifestyle changes after turning 50 or 60 or 70 or wherever we are? All right.
Ouch.
Yeah. I think this is wonderful. Donna is an amazing 70 plus, and we admire her so much. So, but it's true because our lifestyle changes. And like I used to always dress in professional suits and professional dresses, and now I don't. I mean, I would not be comfortable coming across in a professional suit if I were trying to talk to you at home on a video. So also your hair coloring may change. Sometimes we go gray as we age, and some women can go into gray. I say I'm going to fight it until the day I die. They'll be dyeing my hair until I go into the ground. But you know, it's and our bodies, like we talked about before, our bodies go through a change. So it begins, of course, with discovering your body type. Discovering your body type isn't to put you in a box. It's to help you be able to know what looks good on you and what's going to fit, because image is all about illusion. Fashion and style is all about illusion. And so we learn to create that. And then, of course, knowing your style personality, you won't go out and buy things that aren't for you. And one of my favorite stories is when I was younger, I had a girlfriend who was total bohemian. She loved everything boho, flowy, and I loved her style. I wanted to be that so bad. So we went out, I let her buy me an outfit, I put it on, and I looked like a dork. I felt like a dork because it wasn't me. Now on her, it looked adorable, but because it wasn't my style personality, it was like, forget this. So knowing that the fashion industry is not your friend. They make clothes to fit models that are sticks. It's so that it will hang great on them. And they don't really care about us, and especially the 40 plus. They they don't even care. So it's important to know that. And then, of course, learning style tips. So this is an interesting statistic. Did you know that the average woman spends between $18,000 to $4,000 a year on clothes and accessories, yet they wear less than half of that they own? That's a lot of money, you know? So let's talk about body types. If you don't know your body type, I do have a freebie that you can get, and it's on my website, kimdmcclure.com. Just go to resources, and it says Key to Understanding Your Body Type. So you can download that at any time. And what knowing your body type is going to do is it's going to help you add horizontal lines to broaden and balance. It's going to let you know where to add your verticals so we can look taller and thinner. And then where to add detail and interest, where to keep things plain and free of details. Like, for instance, I'm a pear, so I don't want details on my hips. Would not be good. And then, of course, your outfit silhouette. So, but every shape, the one thing I really, really want to stress, this is the freebie that you can get. There's a picture of it. But one thing I really want to stress is your body shape is based on your bone structure. Yes, we are going to have our weight shift into other areas, like mine has shifted majorly into my belly as I've gone through menopause and on the outer edges of it. And so things like that are just going to happen. So what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to touch on each body type, give you some illusions that you can create to balance your body. And then again, we go more into this in depth in the membership. We actually take each member's body and we really work with what clothes that are best for them and where that they can tweak it to look their best. One of my favorite things is when either Cindy, Christine, or Donna or Kat share their pictures and say, what do you think about this? Or I'm loving this, but there's something I know just isn't right. And I'll come back with whatever it is I see. And so together we can figure it out. So on an apple, the typical characteristics of an apple body are a large bust, narrow hips, and a full midsection. So it makes your body appear like an apple. And you want to emphasize your strong points, which are your bust and your legs. So you want to bring attention up and down. Then on a pear, which is what I am, you want to do typically we're heavier on the bottom, which creates an illusion of balance that we want to bring to the top so that we can look even, because we all want to go for the hourglass shape, which is the figure 8. Then you've got the curvy. This is the one we all aspire to. And if you are a curvy body type, you really want to maintain it with clothes that fit and flatter. And I always emphasize there, it's not that you want it to be tight. There's a huge difference between tight and fit, but you want the curves to show because you've got them. All right. Then on a straight body, which is typically you're almost in a straight line, and you want to create an illusion of curves by bringing attention in. And on a carrot, the shoulders are wider than the hips. So you want to create illusion on the bottom part so that you can create that curve. So that's just kind of like a brief overview of the body types. So one of the easiest ways to help yourself not look frumpy is to find your sweet spot on your shirt. And you can see here the two pictures, how that on the left, she looks shorter. Her legs look shorter than on the right where the shirt was pulled up to her sweet spot. And the way you do this is you stand in front of a mirror, take a long t-shirt and just begin rolling it up an inch at a time. And you literally will see a point where your hips are going to get smaller and you're suddenly going to look taller. So it's a pretty cool trick, way cool trick. All right. Again, frumpy and not frumpy. These are just some examples of ways that you can change your outfits by like shortening the jacket, wearing pants that are more tailored. In this case, wearing pants that are more flared with the purple shirt And then, of course, the V-neck. So again, knowing your body type is going to tell you what looks you should go for. Also, color. Color makes a huge difference. And this was one of the biggest aha moments for me when I put this light pink suit on. I knew I didn't like pink. I like bright pink, but I don't like a pale pink. And so when I put this suit on, of course, I didn't have any makeup on. I will say that, but you can see I have no chin. I mean, like there's no chin there. Okay. So when I'm wearing my favorite colors, which are orange, army green, brown, more the warm colors, then you can see what a difference it makes. And then, of course, your style personality. And this, I think, is probably the most important part, in the fact that knowing who you are and what makes you happy comes across when you wear your clothes. Would you all agree with that? Would my members agree with that? When you wear something that you feel good in, like for instance, this top I got, I love it. I love it. It makes me happy. It's mine and Donna's red, a pop of color. So I love the details on the sleeves, and it's perfect for my body type because that's what I want. I want to bring the attention up and out. So here's some ways that you can find your personality. You can go onto Pinterest and ask find some outfits that you really like. And then once you've got that outfit together, look at it and say, do I have any of the pieces that this lady's wearing? Would I wear what she's wearing? And why am I drawn to this look? And that was something I had to figure out with the boho style, because I was drawn to that look because for me, it represented freedom. And I had always been I'm a very detail person. My clothes are detailed. My clothes are very what's the word I'm looking for? Everything is tailored. That's the word I'm looking for. My clothes are very tailored. So, but I was drawn to that, but I knew that it wasn't my personality. Does that make sense? So know what makes you happy. So gals, just curious, what have you discovered are your style personalities? I'm springing it on them.
Style personalities. Well, I mean, I kind of always knew that I was a little, I don't know. I like more edgy stuff. I still love like the 80s. And I'm really glad that they're coming back with some jackets that have the padding and stuff, Pretty cool. Anyway, it like everybody wanted to dump the 80s, but I'm telling you what, that was probably my most fashionable decade. I loved it.
And it's so fun knowing y'all's personalities, because when I see things, I can send them to you and go, oh, this kind of looks like you. And so I love that because, go ahead.
Yeah. Remember when they used to have all those painted, denims and stuff like that, and then the studs and everything. Oh yeah, I loved all that stuff.
I love it. And now, Christine, I know you have a little bit of a cowgirl flair. You love your boots, your belts, your buckles, your denim, and so that's really fun. And then Donna, you're more of a classic kind of tailored look gal. But she loves color, and I love that.
I do.
So, people judge us 55% by appearance, 38% by our tone and voice, and 7% by words. So you have 7 seconds to make a first impression. So what you wear, whether you work online or in an office or wherever, makes the difference. Just have a question for you. Have you ever gone out and you've been dressed in just like casual ragged out t-shirt, no jewelry, jeans? And have you noticed that when you went out like that versus if you went out dressed with makeup, your earrings, your necklace, your cute top, your even a dress on or slacks, or jeans, but just put together. Your t-shirt was tucked in or half tucked, and you had the jewelry bringing it out. Did you notice a difference in how people treated you?
Definitely.
Yeah. I always find that men will open doors when I'm dressed, or they'll wait for me to go through. Whereas if I'm just in my, like no makeup, just ran out of the house because I had a flat tire and I had to go get it fixed kind of thing, I don't get the same type of respect. So it really is super, super important. And it makes us feel better too. And so here's a great way to find your personality. Keep a pad of paper on your dresser, and for the next 7 to 10 days, analyze the outfits as you get dressed. Take 10 seconds to look at what you're wearing. And even better, get your phone, take a selfie in your mirror, and keep it. And then write down what it is that you like about the outfit or what you dislike. And then, of course, keep the outfits that you like so that you can go back to them. And then after 7 to 10 days, go back and look and find if there's any kind of an overlap. Was it perhaps the types of tops that you wore? Because this has a little bit of flare on the shoulders, like Cindy was talking about. I like that because it gives my shoulders a little extra breadth. And so was there a particular color that you loved? Did the orange or the yellow or the red or the pink or the purple make you feel good? And then notice if there are things that you've been wearing that haven't made you feel good, like worn out shoes or shapeless t-shirts that have seen better days. I'm getting really good at throwing away things that just have no shape anymore, because things do lose shape. They lose their stretch. And then colors that make me feel blah. I just don't wear things that don't make me happy anymore, because life's too short, right? Absolutely. So here's an alphabet, A through G, and we're going to talk about these. And you can, if you want, you can take a screenshot of this. But these, I want you to find the words that are best portray you. So like A would be casual, comfortable, simple, approachable, and easy. B would be timeless, professional, refined, polished, sophisticated. C is eclectic, spirited, unconventional, whimsical, unique. That's my little boho girls. D is bold, striking, strong, confident, attention-getting. Donna, that may be you and I in our bright reds and bright pinks. And Cindy, that may be you in your bright pink hair. I love it. Gentle, soft, pretty, sensitive, girly. That kind of reminds me of you, Christine. Magnetic, emotive, figure-hugging, attractive, flaunting. Then there's G, which is trendle, tonal, basics with bold accessories, and contemporary. And G always reminds me of, do y'all know who Iris Apfel was? The lady who wore like gajillions of bracelets and tons of jewelry, and she was just out there. And of course, her thing was, if you enjoy it, wear it. And she collected an enormous amount of very eclectic jewelry and art and everything else. So then there are descriptions. I like to be casual, down to earth. I love comfortable and easy to wear clothes. There you are, Christine. That's you, isn't it? I love it. I'm organized and practical, and I fill my wardrobe with versatile investment pieces. And that used to be me when I worked corporate America. I had my, my blue suit, my gray suit, my, my brown suit, my boring. But the fun thing is I would always try to add some kind of color, or maybe a brooch, or, and gals, brooches are coming back. I'm so excited. And we're doing like lots of them, like a montage of them on your jackets and stuff. I'm so excited to bring out all my antique brooches from my grandmother's. Okay, anyway, I digress. C, I'm spirited and self-expressed, and originality is key. D, I'm bold and like to stand out in a crowd and wear striking clothes that make a statement. I'm sensitive, gentle, and supportive, and love feminine details such as lace, gathers, and frills. I'm magnetic and like attention. I use clothing to highlight my amazing body. And I'm cultured and poised and complement my lifestyle with polished, fashion-forward clothing. So the A one, which was the casual, comfortable, simple, approachable, liking to be down to earth, is a sporty, casual, natural kind of gal. And so you can kind of see pictures of here of how that the outfits are put together. They're very striking, but you can tell this woman is a woman that you would approach probably in a grocery store and say, hey, can you tell me what the best spaghetti sauce is? Or if you're in a grocery store or in a store, you would ask her for directions. She's just someone who's very approachable, very casual and down to earth. Then, of course, you've got your B, which are more like the like Kate Middleton. They're professional or polished. Do these bring back some memories of working in corporate? Yeah. I don't know too many people other than Kate that wear that anymore. And then, of course, your creative style. These are the ones that are your free, eclectic spirits. And so they're such fun. That to me I love that look, but I would look like a dork in it. So you got to know who you are. Then, of course, you've got the dramatic. These are the women who, when they walk in a room, you're like, whoa, I would have never worn that, but golly, she looks fabulous. That kind of thing. And then, of course, you've got your gentle, your more feminine, frilly. I've never been a ruffle kind of girl, and I'm sitting here in ruffles. But anyway, isn't that funny? But these are a different kind of ruffle. But, you know, they're sensitive and supportive, and the one that you want as a girlfriend for sure. Then you've got your sexy kind. And then you've got your elegant. They are trendy. They go with the basics. They're more of a corporate style. So knowing your style personality is super important. And so when you go back into that, you go back and go through those slides again and really find out what it is that appeals to you, what you find as your style personality. Because when you find you, and then you know what clothes look best on you, you've got a win-win. And it's going to save you money, it's going to save you time, and it's going to save you effort in getting dressed and in purchasing. So accessories, though, are the fun part. I love accessories. I love necklaces. As you can tell, I had more fun today putting this together because I was like, oh, I have red and black. I can do all this stuff. So I just wanted to show a real quick trick here. This is the same black dress, and I even put a t-shirt over this dress and made it into a shirt and a skirt. So you can do so much with accessories. Jean jackets, dress jackets, scarves, you name it, you can do it. And so knowing that, I thought I'd share with you guys a little bit about what earring shapes are best on you. Now, in our membership, we go through more than that. We go through accessories that are appropriate for the neckline or for your face shape or things like that. So tonight's just going to touch on the top. But a couple ways you can use accessories are like if a color is in for fall that you maybe aren't a fan of, like green is huge this fall. If you're not a fan of green, then you might find an accessory that you could carry, either a bag or a pair of shoes or even a necklace, something that can make it pop so that you're on trend, but you're not having to spend a lot of money. Does that make sense? Okay. And then, of course, I'm a scarf girl. If you follow me at all, you know I love scarves. Love, love scarves. I have found a new gal that has been teaching me so many things. I'm like, I could maybe pack two dresses or two outfits, and everything else I could do with scarves. This girl is amazing. So I'll be sharing those later on. But anyway, shoes, of course, shoes can be so much. They don't have to be high heels. They can be pops of color. They can be flats. They can be tennis shoes. I'm into tennis shoes now. And then, of course, your jewelry to accent. So this is Iris Apfel we were talking about. I mean, look at that jewelry. Is that not crazy? That Easter egg necklace, I love it. Love it. Had the opportunity to buy it at an auction, and I put it on, and it looked like I was wearing Easter eggs. I did not look cool like she does because that's not my personality. So let's talk about your body shape and your earrings. So on a pear shape, you are wanting to bring attention up and out. You want to go bolder and bigger with earrings. You want oversized, interesting textures, and you want to make your outfit or the earrings the star of your outfit. Again, because what's that going to do? It's going to draw the eye directly up, right? Okay, so the apple, you want, again, bolder the better. And you want them to be the star of the outfit because we want to bring attention up and down. And I apologize, I've got a tickle in my throat. Excuse me. On a carrot, you want to bring your earrings to be more subtle than the rest of your outfit. So your earrings should be probably the same color as your top. So like plain silver and golds would be good. On a straight body, create an outfit that brings attention in. And so you're going to want subtle. You don't want the earrings stealing the show. And then, of course, on a curvy body, you're going to bring in attention and keep the eye moving. So you're going to want a necklace, a bracelet, and an earring so that the eye is constantly moving and we're keeping that figure 8 shape. I think it's fascinating how that you can totally make a difference in the way your body shows up by the way you draw the eye, like vertical lines, horizontal lines. It's crazy. And of course, shoulder pads in the old days. So accessories are super important. Rings, earrings, sunglasses, they can make a difference. Bracelets, shoes, you name it. You learn to use them for your benefit. All right, so I'm going to share with you some makeup tips. And of course, have you guys read the book, How Not to Look Old? It's an older book. I think I picked it up when I turned 40 because I was really concerned about getting old. Now it doesn't bother me at all. I'm like, yay, I'm almost 63. So, but it's very interesting. In that book was something I learned that was vital, I think, to my makeup transfer as I went into middle age. And so the first thing, of course, were my brows. On your brows, for some reason, we tend to lose the thickness in our eyebrows. And so finding a good eyebrow pencil or a brow gel or a tint are great ways. I even tried for a while doing microblading, which worked wonderful. And now I've started using castor oil on my eyebrows every night, and I truly can tell a difference. It's crazy. So that's the one thing. You want to make sure that your brows are well shaped and filled in so that they don't appear sparse, which can make you look older. All right. And then, of course, if you haven't changed your makeup in 10 years, go have a makeover. If you haven't gotten complimented on your hair in the last year, go get a makeover or consult an image consultant or a stylist to help you with that. Okay, so the next thing is you want to skip matte makeup because matte can make you look older because it makes your skin perhaps appear drier. So what I've done, I like the matte finish, but I want a little bit of a glow. So what I do is I mix a little bit of glow into my matte finish to be able to get that. And then, of course, curl your lashes. This is so vitally important. And they have, if you aren't a clamper kind of girl, they have battery operated heated lash curlers, which is a wonderful way to wake up in the morning. That against your lashes. It feels so good. And it'll curl your lashes. And then concealer. When you apply concealer, this is one of the biggest questions. And Donna and Christine are both in Makeup Over 50. They are both makeup consultants in there, and they do and skincare, and they do an amazing job. If you're not in that group, you need to be. So just send us a chat and we'll get you the info. But concealer is so important because the first place what happens is the skin gets thinner under the eyes and it makes the darkness appear. Our eyes begin to recede and it makes it look darker. And so you've got to know where to apply your concealer. not applying it everywhere because that's going to enhance your lines and you don't want to do that. Excuse me. And then blush. This is super important. When you're applying blush, apply it strategically. As we get older, everything begins to go down in places we don't always want it, but it does. And so applying your blush just a little higher and a little bit more on the top of your bone versus underneath makes a huge difference. And the next one is fight the sad lip. Resting, you know what face. You don't want that. Okay. That's what I actually had that in my notes, and I'm like, I think I should probably change that to sad lip. Okay. So the way you do that is don't line in the corners, because if you follow your lip line, it's going to draw your lip down. So make sure that when you are applying lipstick and lip liner, that you leave this part right there open, and it makes it less dramatic, and it will also make your lips appear to go up. And the other thing is watch your countenance. I don't know if y'all have noticed these ladies on here tonight. They're amazing. They have the smile on. They're like, we're happy to be here. And it's so important, especially for as the presenter, for seeing that. It's wonderful. But also it just gives you a youthful appearance, because the easiest way to anti-age is to smile without anything else. So, and then of course, matching your foundation. This is vital. Getting the right color foundation so that you don't have a line and then it looks totally natural. And then of course, eye makeup tricks. This was the one thing that was an aha moment for me. And it was so hard because I used to line all the way across the top and all the way across the bottom. And I have large eyes, so I could get by with it. But in this book, it said, once you turn 40 plus, don't line on the bottom. Now, you may disagree with that, but it made such a difference in me that that's all I do. I literally only put mascara on my bottom lashes. If I'm going for a really dramatic nighttime look, I'll put a little shadow maybe under there, but I don't use any harsh lines. And then making the top line softer can make your eyes look extremely younger. And then, of course, lighter shades on the lids and darker in the crease for hooded eyes. And again, reach out to these girls. They've got some great tips on showing you how to do that. So, and then, of course, build a skincare routine. We all can get on our little soapboxes about that. You choose the skincare you're going to use, but use it consistently. Every night, cleanse your face before you go to bed. Don't ever go to bed with your makeup on. You age an extra 7 to 10 days. Who has 7 to 10 days? I don't. That's 210 days in a month. I don't have that time. That's almost a year. So make sure that you're cleansing your face. And of course, always take your eye makeup off. And then of course, like I said before, if you haven't gotten a compliment on your hair in the last 6 months, do something about it. Look for ideas, get it changed, get it lightened. I always love it because these ladies are all the time changing up their hair. And so they know how to get it done. So if you ever find yourself, if you're ready to go on a style journey, we'd love for it to be your guide and have you come along with us. And if you find yourself spending more money on clothes than you should, or you're struggling to pull outfits together, or you don't feel chic when you go out, or you believe that a smaller size, being a smaller size, is the key to falling in love with your wardrobe, it's not. Or if you're stuck in a cycle of wearing the same few pieces over and over, you're eager to experiment with new fashion trends, and you're ready to elevate your staying gal. Staying gal? Let's try that again. Style game. Staying gal. There we go. It's a new term just for us. Then you're ready for our Chic Image Inner Circle. And so you have a choice. You can continue and keep being frustrated, spending money on clothes you're not going to wear, trying to figure it out with books and videos and blog posts, or you can join myself and the other gals and allow us to guide you to define and refine your style personality. So investing in your own sense of style can make you a better shopper. And of course, I have some extra perks for those of you who were here tonight and or are getting the recording. And that is you are going to get, when you register for the membership within the first 10 days, so if you register before the 20th of this month, you're going to get your shopping guide for your body type, which is a great tool that you can download on your phone, or you can print it out and carry it with you when you shop, and it'll help you determine what jackets, what pants, what shirts, what blouses, and it's everything. All right. So what you get in the membership are insights and tips delivered to your inbox. You get insider tips. There's a resource vault. And of course, I just got shut down on Facebook, so all that went away, but it is in our membership group now that no one controls but us. So that'll never happen again. So all of those are in there. And there's tips from anywhere from learning how to tailor your clothes, what to get tailored, when to get it tailored, and those kind of things up until, and then every time I learn something new, I share it with you guys. Plus we do challenges. We do Q and answer every month where you bring any outfits or questions or whatever you've got to share, to ask questions on, and I help with that. And until the 30th of this month, you get 20% off of the Chic Image Inner Circle by using Style 20 when you go to checkout. So you can do either a monthly membership for $37 a month, or you can do an annual membership for $370. So whichever way you prefer, you can just simply scan the QR code. You'll also be getting an email from me later on tonight with your 10 outfit guides that I promised for you for registering. And it will have the link in it also. And so again, when you enroll, this says September 17th, the 20th, you get your shopping guides. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to my gals and let them tell you why they think that you should maybe be a part of us.
Well, I can start. I can go first.
Yay!
First of all, because I put a list together, so I came prepared.
I love it.
First of all, understanding and finding out your body type was a big deal for me because I thought I was like the sporty athletic. I found out I was not. So I was dressing for one way when I really needed to be dressing for something else. And then just understanding some closet staples. So we got to find out you only need a few things in your closet, and then you could have like 5 to 7 different outfits just by moving pieces around together. Color theory was a big deal, knowing what colors look good on you, for your skin type, for your hair, for your eye color, stuff like that. And then learning the rule of thirds, but I won't define that, so I'll leave a little mystery there. You have to join to learn that rule.
Isn't it crazy how much that makes a difference? It's crazy. I love it. Thank you, Christine. That was great. Thank you. And guys, I didn't pay them. I just offered them to be in, and they came in. I promise.
You're not? I'll go next. Guys, I have to tell you, when I first met Kim, I was like, you've heard that saying, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Well, I thought that there was just not going to be anything she was going to teach me. I was 70 some years old. I mean, come on, I've been dressing myself how long? And boy, was I stupid, because I have learned so much and appreciate everything that Kim has taught me. Shirt length, which she was talking about, moving that shirt in the mirror. When I did that, I was like, are you kidding me? I always wore longer shirts because I was heavy. I'm an apple, so I'm heavy in the middle. I wore tunics because I thought you hide that, right? But what I learned was, no, you don't hide it like that. What you do is cause the eye to be drawn differently so that it looks like you have a waist, even though you don't. And when lifting that shirt and learning about that, guys, I've cleaned out my closet twice, and I got to do it at least 2 more times because there's just things in there. I would look in the mirror and go, I just don't like that. But I didn't know why I didn't like it. Now I understand what's wrong with something when I put it on. And I bought the fashion tapes so I can make things shorter. And I learned little tricks. And that's what they are. They're tricks. They're visual tricks that Kim teaches that have just made all the difference in the world. So this old dog has learned a lot, and you can too.
I love it. Thank you. That makes my heart happy. Y'all are making me so happy. This is so good.
Because it's
All
all
right.
true.
Well, I have to say that I think one of the best things that I learned was to stop buying things on sale just because they were on sale. Because what a waste of money. I never would wear them. I mean, those were the things that were still in my closet with price tags on them. Because I bought it on sale because it was, I don't know, so discounted. Didn't look good on me. It was the wrong color. What was I doing? So now when I go shopping, I'm so much more intentional on what I buy. And this last time that I went shopping, I actually returned a bunch of stuff that did not look good. I mean, I go shopping online, so it's not like I'm in person. So I have to bring them home, try them on, that kind of stuff. And I never used to do that. I used to just like throw them in my closet, even though I would never wear them again. So I've saved a ton of money. And you know what? I went a step further and I paid Kim to do, what do you call it? The closet clean out?
Closet edit.
Oh my gosh. So what we did was we went through my closet and she goes, no, get rid of that. So I had these bags of clothes that I knew I would never wear anyway. I guess it was just getting the validation from her saying, yeah, get rid of it. It's like, okay. And, cutting it down to where the things that I do wear now actually look good. They're, more in style. And like I said, being intentional with what you're buying, you save so much money when you know exactly what's going to look good, how it's going to fit, where the sleeves come in. I mean, all that stuff. It's a big deal. It really is. So save a ton of money and then learn how to make things work together. Like Christine was saying, working your closet so where everything works together. So just by throwing on another jacket or a different cover up, or like she had that black dress and then she put all those different things with it. Pretty cool. So you have this stuff in your closet. You don't even realize, wow, I could have made a whole complete different outfit with that. So.
And it's so much more fun, isn't it? I mean, every time I clean out my closet is getting more and more likable. I like going into it. As a matter of fact, I got rid of a huge ton of jewelry recently. And that was fun because, and again, I had to be my own devil's advocate. Like you said, having somebody that gives you the permission to say, okay, it's okay to give that away. It is okay to give that away. Now, my more expensive pieces I'm going to sell. Will I get much? Probably not, but it'll make me happy. But, your giveaway is somebody's blessing, because I always think of somebody walking in and going, oh, I've been looking for that top, or I've been looking for those shoes. And so that's one way that I find is a really good way to get rid of things without guilt. And so I'm sitting here looking at some of the comments. Yay. We've got somebody from Victoria, British Columbia. Woo woo. Yay, Rebecca. I love it. And I'm curvy and warm colors work well with my skin tone. Yay that you already know that, because that automatically cuts down. Would you agree, knowing that? And so I do hope that you all choose to join us tonight. Again, like I said, you'll be getting an email from me with the link in it. And remember that if you do it before the 20th, I think it said the 17th, but the 20th, then you'll get the shopping guide. And you all have the shopping guide, don't you? Haven't I given you all your shopping guides? Yeah. So have those been beneficial to you?
Yes.
I know I use mine a lot, especially when I go out shopping for things that I'm not super comfortable with knowing, if I don't have a girlfriend with me or something. So,
well, and the other thing is that because you're in here and you're in Kim's little world, she'll pop stuff into your DMs like, ooh, look at this outfit that I found for you. This is perfect. And you're like, oh, that's cool.
Girl,
I mean,
matter of fact,
then
I
I
need to
spend
share
an
that.
hour, through that.
I just found the cutest jogging suit. I don't know what they call them now. Athleisure suit. Oh my goodness. And it feels like butter. And it was only like $27. Amazing. Washes great. Anyway, I'll share it with y'all tomorrow. What were you going to say, Donna?
I was going to say, you don't usually get an opportunity to ask the expert a question anytime, but I just had an occasion last week, the week before, to say, okay, I have these green pants and I love them, but I can't find what to wear with them. Do you have any suggestions? Well, I have the top and I bought a navy top to go with it. So I got what I need, but I would never have gotten the top that she suggested. That would not have occurred to me, but it looks good with the pants.
Good. And I love it because, sharing the pictures in the group, it's a private group. It's only the girls that are in here. And so being able to do that, and Christine has been great about doing that. She'll put things in and say, okay, here's what I'm doing. What do you think? I'm thinking this needs this. And we're like, agreed, let's do that. And so it's really fun. It's just a great group. And we'd love to have you be a part of it. So thank you, gals, so much for being here tonight. I so appreciate your time. And guests, thank you for being here. I hope you learned something. And I hope that you'll come join us in the Chic Inner Circle group. Bye.